all the astral projection requests. Everyone wants me to guide them into something that starts from within them, so it's kind of hard to do there. And I don't really go into guided meditation or astral projection because it's something that has everything to do with your personal situation. If you're not ready for the experience, you're going to miss the experience. It's like somebody taking ayahuasca or other forms of DMT. The experience is fleeting and they forget it if they're not ready. If the body is not in a position to fully receive the experience. This doesn't make any sense. You astral project all the time. Just that this body that you're in is not ready for the experience. It can't house the experience. It can't bring it back. It's too grand for the body at this point. The body is distracted or cleansing itself, and it's just not ready. It's at a density that is just too dense for you to experience something like slipping out of the body and into other levels and other densities consciously. The body's not going to follow, because really the body is just tagged along with the awareness. You could think of it like a webcam. The body's kind of just witnessing what the awareness is doing at that given moment. The awareness is showing the body something. Might be showing other bodies something as well, because the self of others, or the persona of others, sometimes looks through the mind of other people to teach them their body lessons. So when it comes to astral projection and meditation, you have to really be patient. You have to get the body ready for this circumstance, for this journey, for this experience. And when it comes to meditation, it could take years. You have to get your patience up to where you are maybe meditating for 4 hours at a time, 6 hours at a time, gradually building it up. You have to build that patience, and you can't do that on a heavy starch diet. It's impossible. So it's like, it's just that simple. It's just people asking me to give them something that they have to give themselves. I can't give that to you. You know, you have to do that on your own. You have to gear your body ready and get your patience and mind ready for such an experience. I mean, I can give you a mantra. You want a mantra? Like, okay, I give you a Medu Netter mantra. Like, Necha, Wiba, Peru, Heru, Metu Netter. Necha, Wiba, Peru, Heru, Metu Netter. And people don't understand it. They don't understand it, overstand it, whatever. They don't know about the knowledge of Metu Netter anyway. So it's like, anytime you engage in anything that you don't understand, you're just going to open yourself up for something you're not ready for. You know, like Stevie said, like, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. And it's crazy too. Stevie paid for my brother's dad's funeral. Yeah, it's that real. My brother's dad was one of his best friends growing up, Stevie Wonder. Anyway, it's that real though. Like, you're not ready. If you're not ready, then you're just opening the body up for something that could be an experience for the worst. You can have a terrible astral projection then, if you're not ready. Like, you project yourself out of the body, something else slips into your body and mind, and then you might be cast back into the body out of fear. And at that point, something else is controlling the tools. So, you know, you're slipping back into total possession damn near. It's like if anybody has ever done salvia. It pushes you out of the body so quickly, or it can, if you're not ready for the experience. So a lot of, like with weed, any of these experiences that people get stuck and lost in, then they feel like they're hungry afterwards. Because they're somewhat possessed, or just letting the body run on its own. You know? And if you're just not ready for that experience, then it's going to probably be a miserable one, or you'll miss it anyway. It's no point in risking a traumatic time, because it could be very traumatic if you're not ready for astral projection. So I would say, gradually get into things that will get you ready for it. Like, of course, pranayama, breathing practices, tai chi, qigong, yoga in all forms. Of course, a raw food lifestyle as much as you can, as long as you can. Fasting, intermittent dry fasting if you could. Different things of this nature. Like the first time that I ever astral projected, I was in Milan, Italy, and there's a lot of his story behind Milan too. If you want to check into aliens and different things of Milan, other energies there. So I was in Milan, Italy, and I had fasted for 2 days prior, and the experience was a crazy one. It was just an amazing experience. I was ready for I geared the body for the experience. It's like there's no point in bringing a Mercedes-Benz off-road. There's no point in bringing a dirt bike on the freeway. It's just like you have to have your vehicle in proper position for the journey. And astral projection is a great thing. You know, it's a beautiful tool that we have. But, you know, you don't want to leave your body and mind open for injection of thoughts, possession, all different types of things that could happen. Like people say, getting stuck. You know, you're basically transcending time, because all time is perception of light, really. That's all time is. So you're transcending that, and you could be stuck for what feels like an eternity. Like people say when they do drugs, like DMT hole or a K hole, different things like that. Because you're transcending time, you could be stuck giving off energy for however long. And this perception of light is what we're calling time. So it's like, you know, the astral body's moving, and we say this is time, this is a day, you know, this is a year. But what is time to a butterfly or an ant? What is time to a dog? A few months can feel like a year to a dog. It's all perception, the perception of light in the vehicle you're in. So once you're out of a vehicle, and your vehicle is open, then in all forms it's open. In all ways your energy is open. Who knows how long that trauma could last and how traumatic it could be, the degree of it, and you most likely forget the experience anyway. I could go on and on about astral projection, but I feel like that's enough food for thought. Missed the button on it. Fucking touchscreen.